Buenas and half a day. My name is Leah Del Mundo from Living on Guam PCS Homes and Lifestyle here on Facebook. Livingonguam.com is our website, and Living on Guam Realty is our brokerage firm and real estate company. So we are here to help folks like you who are PCSing, who are relocating to Guam, to make your move to be as enjoyable, as less stress as possible, because we know it can be very stressful. So we want to lessen that stress for you folks by first and foremost finding you the perfect island home here on Guam. So a lot of you are already communicating with us months out, and you find out because of the constant communication and the constant information that we send to you that your stress level is lessened, because I try to keep you as informed as possible. And if you have any questions, you can always ask me or my team. And then if there's anything, we can direct you to the right tools, the right resources, the right Facebook groups to get a lot of your questions answered. So you can also find me on Instagram for a lot of backstories behind the scenes, and that is Leah_Living on Guam. And then of course our YouTube channel. So whatever is here on Facebook, we try to transfer it immediately to our YouTube channel, on LinkedIn and on Twitter and on Instagram, IGTV, so that a lot of you folks will get the benefit of getting the information, the helpful information that we give out to all of you folks, whether you use us or not. And then I want to say a special thank you to all of you who read my weekly email yesterday. And those of you, even a special thank you to those of you who actually responded, because I had a question, and a few of you folks did respond to my email. And I really appreciate you taking the time and telling me the story, because I love those stories. Thank you very much for sharing that. If you are not on our email list, or if you had elected out and unsubscribed, and you want to be put back on, then please let me know. Send me a message here on Facebook or email me at leah@livingonguam.com, and we would be happy to add you back to our mailing list. So on our mailing list, I share different things every week. Once or twice a week, but then of course I always share about what's going on with the real estate world, tips and tricks to help you folks who are PCSing here. So I give you resources, information, links, videos, anything and everything that will help you folks. And today is a Monday, and every Monday I do a hashtag weekly market housing review for homes that sold this past week. And we are talking about the date of June 17 to June 23. So Monday last week to this past Sunday. But before we go on, I just want to make sure that I am in fact live, and yes, I am. So that's good. Okay, excellent. Very good. So here we go. So let me share my screen so you guys can see what I am looking at. One moment. Okay, wait. There you go. Excellent. All right, you guys. So these are the homes. So there were 9 homes that sold this past week of June 17 to June 23. The lowest price was for $154,000, and the highest price was for $420,000. So here's the report right here, so you guys can see this report. Here you go. So right here, this is the lowest that sold for $154,000, and this is the highest that sold for $420,000, and the average price is $276 and $300. Okay, so that is the average price of the home sold. Now, you want to know how the sellers performed. Like, did the sellers get 100% of their asking price, or even like were there competing offers so that the sellers would have gotten more than what they were asking for? Well, here's your answer right here. I'm hovering over it, and it shows here that the average sale to list price is 0.94. So the sellers on average did not get 100%, but got 94% of their asking price. Okay, and then as far as the average living square footage, okay, because I do have some buyers right now and I have a lot of renters. Some of you are communicating with me and they're like, Leah, are the houses not any bigger than this? I'm not happy with the square footage. But just so you know, like the last, week, for the 9 homes that sold, this is the average living square feet. It's 1,500 square feet. Okay, so the homes here on Guam are not very large. So that's why I always suggest to folks who are moving here to Guam, try to like get rid of a lot of stuff, especially if you have bulky furniture. You need to downsize because you really don't know what kind of size of home that you're going to get into here, and you don't want to be limited because you have so many things. You don't want to be limited by, you can only pick big houses over 2,000 square feet. Then that really limits your choices. So I always suggest to my clients who are coming to Guam a few months out, I tell them start downsizing, start getting rid of things that you don't need, because you don't know what size of a home you're going to get when you move to Guam. Then, okay, here you go, folks. Over here where my mouse is hovering, where the arrow is hovering, the average days on the market was 137 days before the home sold. So that includes, it being in the market, then it was an offer was accepted, and then it was on escrow, then for appraisal, and all those things involved in the process of buying. The average days in the market was 137 days, or 4.56 months. Okay, so that is what we're looking at here. So here we go. We're going to refer back to this because I want to show you folks as far as these are concerned, as far as the list price versus the sold price. We're going to refer back here again shortly. So I'm just going to highlight a few, and these two right here are two of the investment properties that I would recommend. So these are not VA, they are not VA approved condominiums. However, if you are looking to rent to military to get at least $2,200 in monthly rent, then these two right here are excellent investment opportunities. So this one right here, and we're just gonna cover it really quickly. So this one right here is in Tumon, and again, Tumon is very central. It is close to Tumon Bay. It is close to all the restaurants. So a lot of military members really like renting here. So they're either the single or accompanied, like with a spouse, but no kids yet. So they like living here. So this one is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 734 square feet. It was built in 1974. It is, there's 3 floors in the building, and this one is on the 2nd floor. It is a leasehold. So know that this is a leasehold, meaning to say you do not own the land, you only own that unit, but you don't own the land on which the building is on. So it is sold unfurnished, but again, this is a good investment property because if you just furnish it nice, and you do the right renovations, but you don't even have to do much with this one because this is already nicely renovated and with stainless steel appliances. And so this is actually very good as it is. The furniture is not included, folks, so then you can furnish it the way you want to furnish it so that it would be attractive to a military tenant. So again, if we refer back here, this one was listed at 159 and it sold at 154. So it sold $5,000 lesser than asking, and it was available in the market for 122 days. Okay, so then another investment property that I like and I recommend to my investors that want to rent to military is this one right here in Aposento. I always say Aposento is going through a revitalization. They're cleaning out, and the nice thing is they have a good common area. It is in a good location. It is in a central location, although I would say it is closer to Naval Hospital, Polaris Point, and Big Navy. But those in the Air Force Base can also stay here and then go through a back road to get to Anderson. So this one was available for sale at 180. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Okay, and here we go. What else? Built in 1991. The size is 1,145 square feet. So that's a good size condominium. There are 4 stories in the building, and this is on the 4th floor. Now, not to worry about Aposento, because Aposento has elevators, so that's okay. So then included, I mean, what you need to pay on top of your mortgage is this common area fee, which is $240,000. It's $240 a month. So that would include the insurance and the maintenance. So that is what you have as far as this is concerned. Okay, so this would be a great investment property. And so let's have a look at the pictures. One moment here. So here we go. We only have 4 pictures, but as you can see, it looks like a good neighborhood, a clean neighborhood. That's the entrance to Aposento. The unit needs upgrade because this looks like it's just the original right here, but you could upgrade it. And you could change these tiles. It looks like these are vinyl tiles. So not much pictures to go by, but I would say, again, this is a good investment property. So this is what happened. It was listed at 180 and it sold for 165. So $15,000 lesser than asking. And it moved pretty quickly. Only in 36 days, then it was sold and gotten off the hands of the seller. Okay, so those are the 2 investment properties that I think would have been awesome if the seller was looking to use these properties as investment properties to look for military renters. So now let's look at homes that actual VA buyers would be interested in buying. I actually have 3 here. One is actually close by one of our agents in our office. And this one here is in Conga Road in Ordot Chalanpago. So that is, again, a central area, but it is closer to Naval Hospital, Navy Base, and Polaris Point. So this is right here. And okay, so it is in Ordot Chalanpago. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,671 square feet. Okay, so sellers, have a look at this, especially if you're wanting to sell your home. You want to see how homes similar to yours perform, so you can price your homes competitively, because you really do not want to price yourself out of the market. Okay, so here we go. So it was built in 2000, year 2000. The lot size is 2,000 square meters. It is 929 square meters, one floor or 1-story building. It has 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Okay, and then fee simple, it came unfurnished, it is septic tank, it has a covered balcony, and it has 5 split ACs, it has an outside kitchen, it had a barbecue area, and then there were appliances included. So let's have a look at the home, because I think this was a very good purchase, and because of the location, the buyer, when the buyer PCSs out, there is no problem in renting this unit out to a military tenant. So look at this, this back porch right here. It is covered and it's a good sitting area, and you can also entertain here because there is an outside kitchen. So here you go. So it's unfurnished. So this was staged. So that was the entrance, and you have a foyer, and look at the kitchen with a nice backsplash. So I think this was a great purchase for the buyer. Okay, so there you go. So again, that was the outside area right here, access to the dining room. And then I guess, what are these? Are these ladders? Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's keep moving on. Nice bathroom. Okay. So this is a nice property. Nice kitchen, nice backsplash. And it has an island. And then they have this over here. Okay, and look at the yard. Isn't that pretty? It's a pretty yard. So this was a good purchase. I'm happy for the buyer here. So again, here you go. Then it has a driveway. It has a carport. So not bad, you guys. Nice lot, right? And then that's the laundry area, and it's indoor. So, okay, so that one was, okay, let's see how it actually performed. So here you go, it's Conga. It was listed for $336,000 and it was sold for $340,000. So this one is $4,000 higher than asking. However, because I know the inner workings of this purchase, the $4,000 was a seller's credit. So the $4,000 extra was enough to help the buyer with closing costs. Okay, but so it was listed for $360,000, it sold for $340,000, $4,000 higher than asking, and the days of the market was 104. Okay, 104 days. Okay, so then the other one here is in Camellia right here. So let's have a look at this one. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. So let's see. So it was listed for $410,000 and it sold for $402,000. So $8,000 lesser than asking. And then look at the days on the market, 161. So that $8,000 could have been made into seller's credit. No, but they didn't apply that to the seller's credit. That one was really a reduction in the purchase price. So here it is. Camellia Lane in Mangilao. So Mangilao is closer to Air Force Base right here. It's closer to Air Force Base here in Jigo, but it could also be pretty much accessible if you're working at the Naval Hospital or Polaris Point or at Big Navy. So it's 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,700 square feet. Okay, it was built in 1980. The square footage of the lot is 591 square meters. Excellent condition, fee simple. It comes unfurnished. What else do you have here? It has an uncovered patio. It has an inside laundry. It has metal panels and a combination of accordion shutters. It has 5 ceiling fans, and then what's included was the microwave, refrigerator, stack washer and dryer, stove with oven. Okay, so let's have a look at this house. Okay, there you go. So it has a carport, covered carport. So actually the owner or the new owner, the buyer can actually enclose this and make it a covered garage if they want, or they don't have to. But look, it is a fully fenced property. So that's one of the biggest attractive things about this property is that it's fully fenced. So here it is. Look at the countertops, nice cabinetry, nice metal fixtures, or what do you call that? The metal handles that's being used. And then here you go with the appliances. So let's have a look. So that was a second refrigerator, I take it, and this would have been the dining room, and this is the living room. And that's the hallway, bedroom, bathroom, stand-up shower. A lot of pictures of the same things. Okay, and then right here would be like the backyard. So it is concrete, and it's up to the new buyer. They can cover this up if they want. And there you go. So that one is for $410,000. So this one, how did this perform? Right here, it was listed at $410,000, and then it sold for $402,000. So $8,000 lesser than asking. And then the last home that I want to feature is this one, because I've shown this, and a lot of my potential buyers at that time were interested in this house. This was a brand new, there you go, can you see it's still a construction, and unfortunately this only had one picture, and this was a VA approved loan. So it is a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 1,700 square footage, and then it was built in 2018. The lot size is 928. Okay, unfurnished, fee simple, and excellent condition. There are no appliances included. It just says that it has laundry indoor, and then it is a septic tank. It is not the public sewer. So as far as location is concerned, okay, so it is very central, because this one is in Mongmong Totomaiti. So this is central of Guam. So again, this one is perfect for those who are working in Anderson or the Marine base or Naval Hospital or Big Navy or Polaris Point. So this one works perfectly. And unfortunately, there's only one picture. And then let's see how how it did, how it performed. It was listed for $429,500. It was sold for $420,000, so that means it was $9,500 lesser than asking, and it was in the market for 157 days before it actually closed. Okay, so those were the ones that I wanted to feature as far as the homes that just sold this week was concerned. So again, those were 9 homes that just sold. And if you want a copy of the report, I can email it to you. So just email me, leah@livingonguam.com, or send me a message here on the Facebook page. And if you just want to consult because you want to sell your home, if you want to consult, I always encourage, though, if you are looking to sell your home, is to interview different realtors. See what these other realtors will do for you. If they're just going to post your picture on the MLS and hope and pray somebody would stumble on it, then that is a disservice to you, the seller. You want your home to be featured in different social media platforms, because everybody now is on social media looking at information. So you want it to be featured in YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever, and emailed out to an email list. So you want it because you want your home to move fast, right? So you want to interview different realtors to see what they're going to do to make sure that your home is exposed to as many eyeballs as possible, because that's what you want. The more, it's a numbers game. The more people that see your home, then the more possible that you will attract a buyer. Okay, so find the best realtor, interview that realtor, and then don't be fooled. Don't just put a number out there, sellers. Don't just be greedy because you got something for $450,000, 2 years ago, and you're hoping to sell it now for more than $500,000, but you're not even going to do any upgrades or any repairs or any maintenance. You're not even going to stage the home or declutter the home. You got to be realistic here, and that's why you got to work with your realtor, because you want your realtor to be honest with you, to tell it like it is, not to make false promises and promise you the moon, the stars, and the sky above. Because the thing is, if you want your home to sell, you need to declutter it. You need to make sure it's presentable. You need to make sure that it looks great on pictures before they're posted on the MLS, because you have to think of the MLS like a magazine. You want to make sure that your home is magazine ready when the agent takes pictures and posts it to the MLS. And then again, you want to make sure that that your properties are not just on the MLS. You want it to be spread anywhere and everywhere, like even different Facebook groups, and just that the more balls, the better. So if that was of any value to you folks, if any information that we share with you is helpful, then we would be so very happy and privileged to help you as your realtor. If you're looking to sell, if you're looking to buy, if you're looking to rent, or if you are looking to find a military tenant, we would be more than happy to help you. And if it's not you, if it's a friend of yours or if it's a colleague of yours, please refer them to this page so that they will know if we would be a good fit for them, and we would also know if they would be a good fit for us. Okay, so then we can work together, right? Because we want the best realtor to be working for you. Okay, you guys, that's it. Thank you very much. Tomorrow I will be back to do my Guam weekly housing market review for homes for sale, and that is for you folks, buyers who are looking to buy a home here on Guam. Okay, thank you very much. Be blessed, be a blessing. I'll see you again soon. Bye.